Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Rumble. It is completely random. And this is one that we use with the roster. This is kind of something I do when I don't have stuff ready and I'm not prepared. When I have like a day where I can't get enough creations for a random Rumble or in time for one and I have a good opportunity to record, I usually do these. If I don't have anything ready. But I'm ready to record. But anyway, we're kicking things off with Bugs Bunny, which is completely random that he shows up. And Lucas made him. Lucas did a wonderful job making a lot of these creations. But the question is, who is Bugs Bunny going to fight? Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. It's John Bully Laidfield. That's what I'm going to call him. John Bully Laidfield. JBL is here. Everybody says he's a bully. And, you know, that's a complete waste of money, by the way. But at least the crowd gets some money. But it'll turn out to be Monopoly money later, probably. But anyway, John Bully Laidfield versus Bugs Bunny. I got it completely twisted. Should have been the other way around. My bad. Bugs Bunny's going to bully him. What if first two to show up? I mean, how crazy is that? Having these two to kick things off. And Bugs Bunny going after JBL. Oh, man, what a headbutt. And number 3 is Dexter Lumis. This is the 2023 version. Now, there is a twist to this Random Rumble because a lot of people are picked randomly in this Rumble. And I do have something special for you all. I have an Undertaker invasion. The Undertaker is trying to cheat to go to WrestleMania, okay? So he has multiple versions of himself in this Rumble. So the creations and the other roster members have to stop the Undertaker. Because he is all over this Rumble. And here is the first version of himself, which I believe is the action figure version. There's even that one. There's like 5 of these. But anyway, yeah, you guys are going to have to stop the Undertaker. He's invading, trying to win, trying to cheat. And we got Blair Davenport here. Coming in next. I like her entrance. I don't know anything about Blair, though. Her entrance is awesome. Love her entrance. Look at Bugs Bunny taking down Lumis. And Blair taken down by John Bully Laidfield. I didn't like his character. He's a great heel. Because I don't like him. And number 6. We got Carlito here. I was never a big fan of Carlito either. Actually, I think they recently released him or whatever, but no, I don't want to see that happen to anyone. But I've just never been, even when he was in his prime, I wasn't a big fan of Carlito. He was known as like one of, and I know I get heat every time I talk bad about a wrestler, but he was like one of my least favorites. There's a couple that are my least favorites, but he was one of them at one time. But I just, the whole Apple and now looking back at it, I actually like him a little bit more than I used to. But at one time, we got Abraham Lincoln here. Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead. And I know what you all are saying. Politics. It's politics. But I let the older presidents in. I let Washington in. I let Lincoln in. I let, anybody before the 2000. Well, I probably should do anybody before the 80s. I try not to have the current people in because people whine and I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing about politics. It's all I hear about. Every single aspect of life. And I'm just sick and tired of hearing it. And I don't care what your positions are. Just do what you want. I don't care. You're here to enjoy wrestling, okay? Okay? I am not Hassan Piker. I am not Charlie Kirk. Okay? I get tired of hearing from both of them. And Darth Vader has been eliminated. If I ever see one of the two of those guys, and they're doing like one of those things where people come up and question them, I am going to troll. If I ever see one of those two, I don't care what party it is either. I'm going to completely troll if I ever see something going down like that. Because I cannot stand that. When people come to campuses and then all these people that are clueless debate people that have studied this for like, it just drives me nuts. Like, first of all, why would you put yourself on camera talking about controversial issues like that? And number 10, we got Hank Hill. Hank Hill is number 10. And Stitch and Hank Hill are fighting. I like Stitch. I still haven't seen the movie at the time I'm doing this, but by the time this comes out, I probably will see the movie. He's just like, I know what's going to happen, basically. I know there's some changes compared to the original, but when I go into a movie, the special thing about a movie is I don't want to know what's going to happen. If it's like a remake, it doesn't excite me as much. If it's like something that I know half of the stuff that's going to happen, it doesn't excite me as much. And there goes Bugs Bunny. He lasted till like number 11. Yeah, if I ever see one of those political people having, sitting with their table, and it's at a college campus, I'm gonna just troll them and ask them the dumbest questions ever, and just be a complete troll. Like, where's my grilled cheese sandwich that you promised me? I'm gonna just mess with them because I'm so sick and tired of that stuff. Yeah, I know they're trying to have discourse and all that stuff. No, you're trying to get views. You're trying to get views. There's no discourse. It's a business for you. Think I'm dumb? And Harley Race and Stitch are going at it. And number 13 is Macho Man. We got Macho Man in the house at 13. So Macho Man is here. Randy Savage. And we got Stitch going after Hank Hill. Look at Abraham Lincoln getting leveled by Darth Vader. Why not? See, what drives me nuts about YouTube, and I'll go ahead and tell you all, and just social media in general now, is the fact that, like, first of all the celebrities have their own podcast. That drives me nuts. You're already celebrities. You don't need your own podcast. You're doing well. But whatever. Everyone has their right. I can't really get very mad about that. But it really kills any new creators coming in. Also, another thing is the whole political sphere, or whatever you want to call it. Whether it be left or right, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't want to hear from any of these people. I hear enough about that stuff. I don't want to hear. And basically, what drives me nuts is not what they're saying or the people that are offended or affected by it or whatever. That doesn't drive me nuts. It's the fact that they make a career off of it. That's what drives me nuts. And they're trying to say that they're doing this for the sake of their beliefs. When I know for a fact, you all do it, left or right, you all do it for the money and the glory. That's what you all do it for. You don't have me fooled. And I just hate how that has become the most watched stuff, and all the creative stuff, and all the funny stuff, and all the joy that we bring people is just basically not a part of the algorithm. That's what drives me nuts. I want more gamers. I want more comedians. And that's why I like the comedian podcast. I like them. But I want more comedians, more gamers, more artists. I don't even care if you're doing painting tutorials. That's what we need. We need people like, we need the artists. We don't need politics involved in this stuff. And that's what drives me nuts. I like people that debate movies and stuff like that. And we got the turtle from Mario. And he's stretching Roman Reigns' hair. Goodness. Dirty turtle. Who does he think he is? And look at Roman Reigns. Beat that turtle. Beat him. We got Harley Race here. We got Stitch. This is completely asinine who we have here. And number 16 is another Undertaker. And I warned you all. He's trying to win this Rumble, and he will cheat. And he will do anything in his path. And if it's not bad enough, it's the Undertaker. He's already tough enough to get rid of. But we're going to have multiple versions of him. And you guys are going to have to defeat the Undertaker. And Harley Race going after Darth Vader here. It's so weird having Darth Vader here. It's like you could just pull out a lightsaber any minute and just cut them all down. Got Xavier Woods here. Roman's here. And we got the turtle from Mario. Anybody can show up in this. Women can show up. Look at the turtle. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. And there it goes. Who was that? That's why I hate camera cuts. They're great otherwise. But when I miss out, Harley Race is done, but somebody else got eliminated too, and you just cannot see this guy to save my life. Is that Xavier? Yeah, I think so. And Undertaker and Darth Vader are battling. So Darth Vader needs to get rid of these and Stitch gets in the way. What did I tell you all about? It's Rumble 101. Don't save your opponent. Never save the opponent. The opponent is all, it always, and we've even seen it happen. Someone eliminates their opponent, and then all of a sudden they get they save someone from getting eliminated, and then that person that they save eliminates it. So never save anyone. So we're not doing teams here. And Stitch and Roman are still going at it. And you got to watch Stitch because Mr. 2K likes to mess his face up on certain accounts. It doesn't make sense. It's like some of the images on certain characters do not show up on other accounts I have because I have multiple accounts. And we got another Undertaker. Goodness gracious. We got at least 3 to 5 of these guys. And you get rid of one, another one shows up. It's a bunch of clones. And Darth Vader hits Roman. And number 18, Springtrap. Got Springtrap at 18. The way I record things, I can't always see names. Like, it's very hard sometimes. Probably need some glasses too. That wouldn't help. But the screen I use, I don't like using the 50-inch TV. I like using because my computer stuff's not. I like having it separate. I don't like having my computer stuff in my living room. I like having it in my in my room. That's why I do that. But there's also some... Oh my goodness. We got another Undertaker here at number 19. Another Undertaker at 19. So there's too many of them. I probably should have thought this through. But I thought it'd be funny. And if they lose, that's going to be... I mean, they got a good chance of winning. Not only is it the Undertaker. The Undertaker already has a good chance, but 4 or 5 of these guys? I know their overalls are different just depending on the era, but we got 2 of them in at once right now. So they're definitely going to eat, for sure. And Stitch with an elimination and that dirty turtle. And Darth Vader eliminated by Undertaker. So, yeah. It's getting a little insane here. And look at Stitch. Look at Springtrap. And got both takers. Roman's still in this thing. Roman Reigns is still in it. He's got a great chance also. We got Undertaker versus Undertaker. And number 20. Who in the world is... Oh, we got Golem. He's going to get destroyed. He's going to get destroyed. Yeah, what was that? I mean, yeah. This is going to be worse than Mountain Doom for him. That's for sure. And Undertaker already going after him. Get rid of him. May Precious, get out of here. Oh, he's going to get tortured instead. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Definitely wouldn't be the first time. Springtrap's already done. That's a shocker. So Roman's really holding in there and doing a good job. And it wouldn't be the first time he's beat The Undertaker. I know a lot of people were mad about that. And 21 is an army soldier. Why not? A green army soldier. Why not? I always liked how the Germans were gray. Gray army soldiers. Well, that's what people said that it was then. And then that's what I was told at least. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I've just been associating them with the gray. But, I mean, they did have gray uniforms in the 40s. But anyway, number 22 is Mankind. So he's definitely probably happy to see the Undertaker. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that because he's not. And the Green Soldier. The Green Soldier and Stitch are fighting. And we'll see who's coming in next. Number 23. Who in the world is this? Oh, Molly Holly. Okay. I don't know who this is. Like, I feel bad as a wrestling fan because I guess she wasn't in my era when I was growing up. She wasn't around. That's my only explanation for it. I mean, I don't know why. We got Undertaker and Roman. The Undertaker's fighting himself again. Yeah, but I've seen her fight a couple times, but I just don't know who she is. I mean, I don't know her legacy. I've seen her come back in like legend stuff, and I've seen her come back in Rumbles before. But Undertaker, Roman, oh man, he missed. He missed. He had a good opportunity to eliminate The Undertaker. And he missed. And, I mean, getting rid of the Undertaker should be your main priority. And there goes Stitch. And the Army Soldiers, he didn't have it. Let's just be honest. He didn't have it. And Mankind going after the Undertaker. Wouldn't be the first time there. Like I said, I always saw that iconic cell match. I mean, where he threw him off. That was crazy. They could not do stuff like that anymore. Like back then, there was like no regulations or, I mean, obviously there was no political correctness, which there shouldn't be. But and that's what made some of it great, because they couldn't get away with the things that they did back then that they did now. But also there was probably no health and safety standards as much. But, you know, does have its disadvantages also. Because we're never going to see nothing like that cell match, I don't think, at least with WWE. And 24 is Johnny Thief and Gargano. I call him that because of WTF. And Roman eliminates an Undertaker. So Undertaker is done. So Roman's doing well, as expected, because he always does well. And we'll see who's coming in next. And 25 is another Undertaker. Goodness! This is our 5th Undertaker. And I think this is our final 2 Undertakers. So they need to get rid of these guys. They are trying to cheat, trying to get to WrestleMania. It's not working, guys. I caught you when they set up the Rumble. I caught you all. So we're going to have a big discussion about that later. And you better not bring 5 Michelle McCool's to back you up. Okay? Look at this. Wow. Molly Holly just got leveled. And number 26 is Chelsea Green. Yeah, you don't want to be here, Chelsea. You do not want to be in this ring right now. You just saw what happened to Molly Holly. And to be honest, there she goes. It's just the weight class kills him. Look at this. They don't have a chance. It's the weight class that kills you, especially when you're going up against super heavyweight. So unless you're Rhea Ripley or Charlotte Flair, you really get killed. As a female in these Rumbles, or Bianca, you really get killed. And you're especially going up against these juggernauts. And 27 is Io Sky. This is the worst time for the females to be in this Rumble. It's the worst time. You have 2 Undertakers and a Roman Reigns. It's like, what do you expect to happen to you? You all can get rid of Johnny, I'm sure. And Mankind's here also. So we got Roman, Mankind, and 2 Undertakers. There goes Johnny Thief and Gargano. If you guys don't know the reference, it's from WTF Wrestling, where he was a thief. He played a thief on the show. It was a great show. And I do miss it. And maybe, I'm always up for maybe a 10-episode series. But, I'm working on Vita right now, and I'm trying to get all that done. And Io Sky is finished. Like I said, it's just leading lambs to the slaughter at this point. And number 28 is the Grinch. Yeah, he's going to be in trouble too. I don't blame the Grinch for stealing Christmas. I wish he would have never gave the presents back. You got all these people who are criticizing you for being ugly. Look at their nose. Like, fix your nose before you criticize people. It's like, and then on top of it, they harass him by paying the guy to sing a song about him, comparing his teeth to crocodile, and they wouldn't touch him with I think it's a 39.5-foot pole or something. So you would touch him with a 40-foot pole, but not the half makes the difference. It's just horrible lyrics. And number 29 is Freddy Krueger. Why not? Got Freddy Krueger at 29, so we're getting closer to the end. And we lost another Taker, so I think they're done. Thank goodness, guys. Good job, guys. Good job clearing out the Takers. I mean, that's just ridiculous. They are trying to win. They had a 1 in 6 chance of winning. And being that it was the Undertaker, I would say it was higher than 1 in 6. So, good job. Chelsea Green hanging in there. And number 30 is Majin Buu. Oh, my goodness. Majin Buu at number 30. So, probably my least favorite version of Buu. But I really need to revisit the Buu saga. I've talked about that before. And so Roman Reigns is really killing it. And a lot of these people just came in, so I don't feel sympathy for them. So I'm definitely rooting for Roman Reigns. So who is going to take it? And Majin Buu going after Roman. This could be the end of Roman Reigns here. Chelsea Green trying to stay alive. And did we... see, that's why I hate camera cuts. That's why I hate camera cuts. Because Roman had an epic Rumble, and we didn't get to even see him get eliminated. So, Lee, who knows Rumbles like I know Rumbles, loves Rumbles. He hates the camera cuts. And I've thought about taking them out. There is some pros to it, especially early on in the match. The only con to camera cuts is missing eliminations. That's the only con. The problem is there's constant eliminations, so I don't know. There goes Chelsea Green. So we're down to Freddy versus Majin Buu, and I could care less. I mean, they both came in really late. Nobody's going to go to Mania, that's for sure. And I'm rooting for Freddy because I have to. Because Majin was number 30, and I can't stand when 30 wins. It's just such cheating. And I think the AI in 2K should put the favor against 30. Sometimes they do. It really depends on your weight class, but when you're 30 and you're a super heavyweight, it's going to be a lot harder. And look at Freddy here. Oh my goodness, punches man. What a hit. And Freddy Krueger has got an opportunity here. And instead, now he goes for the punch. Let's just wait 5 seconds. Let's just wait 5 seconds before I use my claw on the cotton candy DBZ character. Looks like cotton candy. Looks like Kirby. Kind of looks like Kirby. Kirby doesn't have as long as feet. And yeah. Golden opportunity missed. And he just should have started striking as soon as he was on those ropes. And Majin Buu has Freddy in the corner. Majin Buu's got Freddy on the rope. Can he take Freddy down? And he does. So Majin Buu wins. Really, not a great ending, but I'll take it. It was still a fun Rumble. We had a lot of fun. The endings of some of these Rumbles just go so haywire. But Majin Buu, you're not going to WrestleMania. You're not going to eat the sign either. Come on. You're not going to turn people into cookies and eat them either. You're not going to WrestleMania. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun putting this together, especially the Taker squad that tried to cheat their way and win this Rumble. It did not work out for them. But they did some damage for sure. But Roman had a good Rumble. There was a couple of them really stood out. But overall, pretty good Rumble. Didn't like the ending, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Share it with everyone. Share it with your grandmother. Maybe she'll just look at you like, what? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all later. We have more Rumbles to come. Just stay tuned. And Majin Buu, you're not going to WrestleMania. I don't know how many times I have to tell number 30 that I hate number 30. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by.